You know who it is.
KP's Video News, y'all. It's KP's Video News, y'all. It's KP's Video News, y'all. It's KP's Video News, y'all.
That's right. It's KP's Video News, y'all. And I'm back. Happy Kwanzaa. Day 3, Ujima. Anyway, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell up in the corner on your way in. And hit that like button on your way in and on your way out. Hit it again. That's right. Keep on hitting it. Share with your family, friends, and enemies, and your frenemies. You know, those ones that always show up at the cookout with nothing and don't never bring anything. Those are your frenemies. Yep. They come there with an appetite, but they don't never bring nothing. Anyway, yep. 2022 is almost over. And yeah, man, it's been a heck of a year. You know, actually, it's been almost 3 years, man. It's going to be 3 years and coming up in February since the COVID pandemic hit. And so, you know, hey, we have to still, I don't know about you guys, but I'm still doing what I have to do. Still doing what I have to do to quarantine. I'm still doing it. You know, I know a lot of people that have decided, well, you know, hey, I'm going back to doing whatever, but you know, hey, I'm going back to remaining with my mask and gloves and whatever I need to do if I go outside the house. Anyway, that's just my way of doing things. Everybody got their own way. That's just my way. Anyway, stay safe. New Year's is coming up. So, you know, hey, have fun. I'll be right here. I'm not going to no parties or none of that. Okay. Anyway, we got 2 men that got into a gunfight. Now, they got into a gunfight, man, over a woman. You know, on December 26th. Telling you, man, it's crazy. It's in Southwest Bakersfield. Bakersfield Police Department said both men had already succumbed to the gunshot wounds when officers responded at 3:51 a.m. to a report of a shooting inside a home at the 9700 block of Snowden Avenue. And it says that the estranged boyfriend of a woman living at the residence was carrying a firearm when he forced his way into the residence just east of Old River Road, north of Panama Lane. Inside of the residence, he was confronted by an adult male also armed with a firearm, and a fatal exchange of gunfire occurred, adding that no one was hurt besides the 2 men. The man who reportedly broke into the home early Saturday may not have been estranged for long. Neighbors said they were accustomed to seeing his white welding truck parked out front. Even recently, they said the other man's vehicle, a white sedan parked by the property prior to the truck's early morning arrival, was the more uncommon sight. I've seen that truck more often than the white sedan, said Adam Herrera, a neighbor living across from the house where the shootout took place. Another neighbor, who because of the sensitivity of the situation asked not to be identified, agreed that the truck was parked at the property often and that it was his impression that the man lived there. Rest said he slept through the gunfight, but that his son heard it. Two sets of 3 to 4 shots each, followed by a woman screaming. And the people there were renters who had moved in along with children less than 6 months ago. He recalled having waved at them, but said he wasn't more formally acquainted. Neighbors awoke to find the truck parked half on the street, half on the property itself. Rara said he noted the people living nearby gathered outside in the cold to witness the aftermath. So it totally shocked all of us, he said, and it was not the way we wanted to wake up. And it feels bad for the children living there, but he was relieved that no one else was hurt. And Bakersfield PD release said anyone with information to report, just give call the police department. But these two guys had a duel, basically, like the old school like to do. The guy come up and slap you in the face. I challenge you to a duel, and then they 10 paces and turn around. Yeah, well, these guys got into a duel basically over this woman, and neither one of them made it, man. They both didn't make it. Wow, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. That is really crazy, man. I don't get it. I don't understand. So, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to understand, but it just makes no sense to me. Especially, when you can it's like millions and millions of women on this planet. Now both of y'all are gone. You both gone. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'll save that story there for last. Okay, they had a lawsuit. Lawsuit says a black employee was fired after complaining about racism. The owners of American Piping Inspection in Oklahoma settled the federal prosecutors and paid $250,000 to a black employee who was subjected to racist treatment and eventually fired. The employee, who was hired as a radiographer in 2017, said the supervisor made racist and threatening jokes that included one about shooting black men and then gesturing at him as if aiming a gun. In response, management subjected the employee to harsh disciplinary measures that seemed more severe than measures doled out for non-black employees, and he was eventually fired. The lawsuit says at least 10 white radiographers committed similar infractions but kept their jobs. Other employees should take heed and review their practices and policies to ensure compliance with federal law. Otherwise, the EEOC will enforce the law against violators and seek redress for aggrieved employees. And you're right, because when I was working, I had filed several EEO complaints, and EEO complaints, and you can get some results. Basically, an EEO complaint is you filing a complaint against the company, just like a company can put paperwork on you. You can file an EEO complaint and put paperwork back on them if you figure you're getting the short end of the stick. So, hey, address your rights, man. Keep your rights. Keep your rights. Don't give them away. Yeah. So here we got an officer that was fired for dragging a woman on the ground to the jail entrance. Tampa, Florida. We go to Florida again, man. I don't know what's in the water in Florida, but anyway, a Tampa police officer has been fired after dragging a woman on the ground following an arrest. The Tampa Police Department fired Gregory Damon following an internal investigation that determined he violated multiple department policies while booking a suspect into the Orient Road Jail on November 17th. Professionalism is not only expected, it is demanded in every encounter our officers have with the public, and regardless of the arrestee being uncooperative or unpleasant in return. Law enforcement officers, we are held to a higher standard. That's what they claim. They're held to a higher standard. However, let me make an adjustment here. They're held to a higher standard, and so it's just crazy, man. Crazy. So the body cam footage and surveillance footage has captured the incident. According to officials, Tampa police responded to a call regarding an individual sleeping outside of a Tampa health facility center and refusing to leave despite requests made by employees. Officers arrested the woman, which was obviously homeless, who had previously been provided with a warning for trespassing on the same property the month prior. The woman refused to exit the patrol vehicle and told the officer, that she wasn't going to get out. Damon took the individual by the arm, dragging her from the vehicle to the entrance of the jail, where he then buzzed the door entrance, prompting two deputies to come outside and assist with raising the individual from the ground and beginning the jail intake process. It continued. Rather than remaining professional, Damon himself made rude and derogatory comments about the arrestee. The internal investigation found that Damon violated department policies related to searching, transporting, response to resistance, treatment of people in custody, standard of conduct, and more. In 2013, Tampa revised its policies on handling uncooperative people. So, following a similar incident, I don't know what's going on in Florida, man. It added specific language that advised officers that dragging an individual who is uncooperative is never an appropriate practice, and instead, the correct procedure would be to request assistance from the booking staff. So either way, he has former officers' actions were just unacceptable, and he was fired. He got fired for doing, acting real stupid over there. Yep. Yeah. So hey, it is what it is, folks. You got people, man, that these guys just think they can do whatever they want to do. It's like, yep, yeah, I can do whatever I want to do. I got a badge. Yep, I have a badge here. So here we go with T.J. Holmes. T.J. Holmes and Amy Robach. These are the two people that were on that Good Morning America TV show, and they both got kind of like, I don't know. It's like they were got blackballed from their TV show Good Morning America. But the situation is really crazy because both of these people were separated. They from their spouses. Going through like whatever procedures they were going through. I guess they were being divorced or whatever, and they were not hiding their romance. So I guess the news people that they work for decided, well, since it's a black man and a white woman, in a relationship, and you the first thing that you have to think about is, well, I wonder if it had been a white man and a white woman, or a black man and a black woman, would the case be the same? Would you have fired, well, so far they haven't been fired, but they just been taken off the air pending whatever, determination they come up with. But I'm just saying, hey, these are two grown adults doing whatever they want to do. So, hey, that's up to them. If they dealt with the relationship, who are you to say that they can't? So that sounds like a lawsuit to me. We'll see how this works out. Anyway, last story here. We got a lady that the DoorDash driver took $129, her $129 PF Chang order. So while the DoorDash customers would have been content with getting a refund, Nashville-based beauty and lifestyle influencer Felicia Hockensmith took it a step further to ensure the driver could not take anything from anyone else. Wherever you are, you stole from the wrong person, she said. $129 worth of food. It's not about the money, it's the principle. So she kept, you got people doing what they do, man. They gonna, so, she made sure. So she made plans to file a police report after speaking with a member of the DoorDash customer service team, as the tone of the conversation changed entirely when she mentioned getting the police involved. When I was on the phone with DoorDash, they were super nice and stuff, but I told them I should go down to the police station to file a report. And he said that's when the conversation changed. She then addressed the driver. I'm going to the police station tomorrow. Find out who you are, and I'm going to make sure you don't steal from anybody else. So her video got 225,000 views in under a day, and it's unclear if she followed through with filed a police report. She has yet to provide viewers with the update of the incident. However, she seemed displeased with DoorDash's response. Let's see, Captain of DoorDash, I'm still waiting on my phone call back. They didn't call her back anything, but she did get her money back. Yep, DoorDash people stole the lady's food. I'm telling you. Just took somebody's grub, $129 worth. That's a lot of food. Well, maybe it's a lot of food. You know, some of these restaurants charge a lot of money, man, and don't really give you nothing. You know, anyway, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And, you know, we got New Year's coming up. Happy New Year's. Today is the third day of Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa. Ujima community. That's right. It's KP Video News, y'all.
KP's Video News, y'all. It's KP's Video News, y'all.
Yep. That's who it is. That's who it is.
KP's Video News, y'all. It's KP's
That's
Video
who it
News,
is.
y'all.